What is up, everybody? I hope you're all doing well, and welcome back to another Fallout 4 video. Today I am bringing you 4 brand new weapon mods that I think you should go try. First up today we have the Gits Seburo SR50 rifle. The creator of this mod said it's from an anime. I am not familiar which one or anything, but it looked pretty cool, so I wanted to go ahead and try it out, and we will show you that here. I really like the look of this thing. I like the 50 cal style side-loaded mag and all that. I like the semi-automatic, and that shows the one issue I do have with this is the generic Fallout reload, which obviously doesn't match up to the weapon at all. That does bother me a fair bit, but it does look really cool, and obviously it performs just fine. In fact, it shoots really fast for a semi-automatic sniper, which I really like. And it's fairly smooth, so it shoots good and performs well. The animation is my biggest gripe, but I know that not everyone out there is going to be as picky about that as I am, so I figured this one would still deserve a spot on this list. Next up, we have the Flamethrower Rifle, which I'm not big into energy or, flame weapons or any of that, but I thought this one looked pretty cool, so I really wanted to try it, and it turned out to be pretty good. It has a couple of versions, mostly that change the distance of the flames, such as there's one that's a little closer range but does more damage, one that will shoot the flame out further but doesn't do quite as much damage, and besides that, there really isn't much in the way of customization, but it is just a simple flamethrower. So there's not much that you would really add to one anyways, but I thought it was pretty cool. We'll go ahead and show you that here. So here's the flame rifle. As you can see, it's got a little more bounce on the screen than I would prefer myself, but it does work really good. It looks cool. It does still kind of have that generic Fallout reload, which looks a little odd, not quite as bad as it does on the sniper, but again, if that doesn't really bother you, you might really enjoy this one. It looks like there's some raiders creeping around outside. Lovely. Oh. Interesting. Now that we got those shenanigans dealt with and we're back where we should be, we'll move on to the next one, the Modern Warfare Basilisk Revolver. And this one is really good. I actually really like this. It's very similar to the 44 Magnum that's already in Fallout, but I like the look of this one a little bit better, and there's a few other little things that I'll show you here in a second. So as you can see, it's animated pretty well. It looks pretty good. The moving to aim down the sights is a little bit jarring. It looks just a little odd, but overall, it's not a bad animation. It's held forward a bit. I want to say I'm in 90 field of view, so it might not be quite as bad if you were in 80, but either way, it doesn't look too bad. Definitely better than most of the vanilla Fallout stuff. And as you can see, the shaking from firing is, again, a little bit much, but it's really not that bad. And as you can see here, the reload is awesome. Unlike the vanilla Fallout, you actually get a speed loader when you're loading this one that is actually rendered in the game. So props for that. And I don't know how well you can see here, but the shots do line up very well to the sights. Sometimes with mods I've had a hard time with the iron sights not being exactly where shots are fired. And this one has done a pretty good job. I ran around and killed a few raiders with it, testing it out after I got it. And it's pretty cool. I like this one. So this one has to be my favorite in the entire list. It is the SKS Redux, and it is awesome. It is so cool to see a good SKS in the Fallout 4. I've been really enjoying it. I had a lot of fun going to find it. It does have a bit of a quest related to it, so there's a couple different types and then a lot of different attachments you can get. And some of them you have to go actually collect, like, I don't know if it's blueprints or just like maps or whatever, but there's a little bit of questing tied to getting extra parts and different styles for it, which I thought was pretty cool. I always like when there's a nice weapon mod that adds a little more detail in than just dropping it in your hands right out the gate. And the details are very nice. The customization does look good. You can preview all of them beforehand. So even though it's an older style rifle, there is a lot you can do to it. And we'll go ahead and show you that one here. As you can see, it looks pretty good in your hands. The firing sound is a little tame for the caliber it shoots, but it doesn't really bother me that much. It still sounds good, it's just not quite right. And after long, there could be a bunch of mods changing the audio for it. I know that it looks like it's still under work by the original mod author, and it is being updated regularly, so there is a good chance it could improve even further with time. But even as it is, I'm enjoying it, and the reload is pretty well done as well, which I only have the stripper clip style, not a magazine, so I don't know what all of the reloads look like yet, but at least with the stripper clips, it looks pretty good. As you can see there, it's a little bouncy, the animation's not perfect, but it still looks good. I definitely like it. It definitely looks handmade, which is always a good thing in my opinion. I like when they're not just copy-pasted animations from base Fallout. And I just really like how this one looks and performs. And that covers it for today, folks. 4 weapon mods I think you should go out and try. Let me know down in the comments which of these is your favorite, and if you'll be giving any of them a try. And also, if there's any new mods coming out, especially weapon mods that you think are particularly good, feel free to drop me a link to them either in the comments or in my Discord. I'm always looking for new ones to cover, and I try to check the new mods every day, but sometimes I forget and, you know, life happens and whatnot. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.